This is easily, first of all, this should be a voyage. I can't. I could. We're docked. We're in Indianapolis. We're not going anywhere today. Okay, but this could not wait. Not only could it not wait, I'm not sure we'd be able to fit it into a voyage. It's that huge. Okay, this is a very. I mean, we've had some big hits this year. We had a massive N64 hit, like 40 games and a system for 40 $15. I think we had a massive GameCube with a Game Boy SP and like 30, 40 games for $50. This I don't think this is going to be beat out the rest of the year. This is a special one. I don't know why I get so excited. It's not even my stuff. It's the crew, baby. It's the ships. We're gonna break out. I'm not a big drinker. Okay, I don't drink much at all, actually. But this, we have to. I've been saving this for a special occasion, and this is the day. Have you guys heard about Gen Con here in Indianapolis? It's the big gaming convention here. It's so big that the local brewery, Sun King, makes an exclusive beer for only those 4 days. So we're going to be drinking the Everlasting Gamer. All right. Let's pour this baby into our mug here. I don't know what to expect from this booze, but we'll give it a shot. Pour this guy into our mug. Not doing very good. There we go. I'm trying to make not do a lot of head here. All right, good. Yummy. All right. Let's get started. I'm doing one more thing here. Let me do one more thing here. Where is that's what I want. That's what I want. Okay. That's what I want. All right. Is it collectible? It might. Yeah, it's a collectible, but we're gonna drink it anyway. Because dang it, we're pirates. All right. This is to the good times. So if you have a brew sitting around, now's the time to have one. All right. Walk into the pawn shop, just on the way home. Figured I'd stop in. And who's working there? These pawn shops, they move people around. And to my dismay, this one chick who's like the biggest sourpuss in the entire network of pawn shops I go to, and is now working at my local one that's just down the street. So I'm like, oh boy. Now every time I've dealt with this woman, she lives across town, so I don't get out to her pawn shop very often. Every single time I've ever asked this woman over the past 2 years, can you got anything in the back? She says no. Well, I asked today. I said, oh, you're working at this place now, huh? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you're going to see a lot more of me. I live right around here. She's like, oh, lovely. I'm like, anyway, you got any video games coming out today? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, oh, what about do you like old stuff? And I'm like, yeah, I like old stuff. Do you got any old stuff? She had old stuff. It's heavy. Now, I've seen some of the stuff that's in here, but for the most of the time, I did a glance. The hardest part about doing these pickups is to decide when to tell you how much is in here and the price. Let me tell you that I opened this guy up, and what I saw in here was a massive amount of PlayStation 1 Dreamcast games, and I saw a couple PC games floating around in there too. But there's about 80 games in here. And apparently the pawn shop bought them for about 11 cents each. So that meant they were willing to give a part with them for a quarter each. So the games you're about to see here, we got for a quarter each. Are you guys ready to get started? It's going to be a long one. So get comfy. Let's get started. Blind grabbing here. Take a little handful here. Okay. Oh, great. 1989, 1990 domestic car, lights, trucks, and vans by Mitchell. What is this, like includes updates? Was this like an advertisement compact disc for a used car dealership? That's not off to the right start, is it? That's what blind grabbing's all about. There's no one left to let me down. My hidden track. I guess this is a music CD? Oh. My hidden track. My pants are falling down. I wore the wrong shorts for this. Oh, alright. There we go. These guys are being all sketchy here. Should we put their CD on? Alright. Tomb Raider 2. Starring Lara Croft. Loose. Okay. The PC version. The PC version, both discs are here, of Alice. American McGee's Alice. My sister's a big fan of this game. I think you may remember Alice Returns came out for the PS3 a while back. This game was included via download. I'm seeing a key back here, so I have a feeling this may be a dead disc. I don't know that we can do anything with that. For the Dreamcast, a game we do not have, South Park, Love Shack. Let's open it up. See if she's complete. She is. This is a game show, I believe. Game show of sorts. Okay. No, Croft was for PlayStation. This was the... Well, maybe you're right. Maybe this is the PC version. This is the PC version. My mistake. It's not PS1. Okay. We're just going to try and separate here. We'll put PC there. Dreamcast there. This is... Yeah, this is like a pristine copy of Love Shack. So that's pretty cool. Didn't have that one. Alright, what's this? And another envelope here. The original Tomb Raider for PC. Okay. Colony Wars. For the original PlayStation, we didn't have this one. Looks like she's in real nice shape. Looks like the instruction manual's been put in out the wrong way. There you go, that's better. Colony Wars. Careful. In beautiful condition. No cracks or anything. Not too bad at all. Nice. Alright, put that on the PlayStation pile. Alright, let's grab another one. What have we got? Lots to go through. I hope you're not busy. I hope you didn't think this is going to be a quick one, because it's not going to be a quick one. Alright. Death Trap Dungeon. In, again, very nice shape. This game's worth absolutely nothing. But I believe this is the... I think this is from a... Yeah, Fighting Fantasy. a choose your own adventure book property. Remember those old choose your own adventure books? Beautiful shape. Beautiful shape. Disc. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna look at these discs. Pristine. Pristine. Nothing. Rascal. You see these in a lot of bargain bins. See this one a lot. I don't know. You're just a kid running around. Pretty Psychosis and Traveler's Tales. Early 3D platformer for the PS1. Okay. Resident Evil. Director's Cut. Now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, nice shape. I'm trying to read what you guys are saying too. You guys look like you're talking Dreamcast. You're gonna see some Dreamcast in here. All right, we got instructions there, and this also comes with. You got the director's cut on one disc, and then the second disc in here is the demo for Resident Evil 2. That booze is already burning me up. Okay. Another Dreamcast game, Crazy Taxi. Excellent game here. Looking good. I don't even think this thing's been taken out. Beautiful. White label. No cracks. No nothing. Great. Was that it from that pile? Or yeah, here's another handful. Here we go. Now what do we got? Wild 9, another one we didn't have. Not an expensive game, but it's pretty cool. This is made by the same guys who made, this is Shiny. They made Earthworm Jim. You know Earthworm Jim? There he is. Pick up girls, torture your enemies, exterminate evil, and lock the door to your room. Yeah, this is kind of like a run and gunner, I think. Shiny, yeah. Oh, God, Riz. Such an idiot. Oh, wore the wrong pants. Pants keep falling out of me. Is this even open? Oh, it's still got that little seal tape. Oh, what a cool disc. All right, Wild 9. Okay. Jeopardy. Oh, here's one. Here's a heavy hitter. Have you ever heard of Skull Monkeys? What? Skull Monkeys in here? This is a hidden gem among hidden gems, my friend. Who made this? I don't know if it was made by anybody particularly. It's DreamWorks. But the whole game is made using claymation. It's stop motion animation. It's a 2D platformer. But this one is definitely one that people look for. I've never owned it. And here we have a nice clean copy. Let's open her up. Skull Monkeys. Got it for $0.25. Can't be too mad about that one. All right. You don't know Jack 2? You don't know Jack Mach 2? I think we may have this. My mother's a real fan of You Don't Know Jack. I don't know. Now, where does this one lie? Jersey Devil? Is this a common? I'm not sure. Looks like another 3D platformer here. Made by Sony. It's kind of cool. Always need to see one of Sony's early titles. Seriously, is that sarcasm? I'm not familiar with that game. It's not sarcasm. People are looking for Skull Monkeys. Serious business. I'm pretty sure Skull Monkeys is worth more just the disc than what we paid for the whole box. Yeah. Skull Monkeys is a hidden gem. 40 Winks. Move over Mario. It says, here's 40 Winks. Just another 3D platformer. We have this, but we only had it in loose form. So this is neat to get a nice, complete, clean copy. It's just a cute little 3D platformer. A couple of kids running around Dreamland. Okay. That's good beer. That's good beer. All right. What do you got next here? Another handful. Again, we have about 80 games to go through. So sit back. All right. Tecmo's Deception. Invitation to Darkness. Another one we don't have. You'll notice whoever had these, they had kind of a dark twist to them. They liked dark games. So that may give you an idea of the kind of stuff that may be coming up here. They liked dark games. They liked PlayStation 1. And it looked like they had good taste. So, pretty hardcore. Already worth it, says Johnny? Yes. You're right. Here's one I haven't had. I've been looking for this one forever. It's got a big crack in it. We're going to replace that. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I believe this is the only Resident Evil 3 on any system. Sans the PC. Oh, and the Game Boy Color one. We didn't have. Finally got Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. And it includes a Dino Crisis demo disc. See if that's in there still. No. Oh no. It's falling apart. I caught it. 2 discs, one's missing. Which one's missing? How much you want to bet it's Resident Evil 3? How much you want to bet the quest continues? Yeah, it is. It's the Dino Crisis demo disc. Oh, that's too bad. We're still missing Resident Evil 3. But we got the case. That's half the story, right? That's half the battle. Alright. Shadow Man for the PlayStation. I know we have this for N64. We may already have this for PlayStation. But I'm willing to bet it's not as nice of a copy as this. This is beautiful. And it looks like it comes with a map. What's this map all about? Let's see what this map's all about. Is this from Shadow Man? Yeah, it looks like it. I didn't know this was like an open world kind of game. Is the map the Shadowland here? It takes place in the bayou. Never played Shadow Man. I think it's like a game heavily steeped in voodoo. Alright. Okay. Beautiful copy there. Check the disc. The disc is like grabbing on like I've never been pulled. I'm willing to bet it hasn't. I feel as we get older, says CNET, that some of these collections are going up in bulk like this. Sad but true. If you started to play Atari in the 70s hardcore, you were, say, 35, 40 with a good job, you could be dying soon. Yeah, that's true. It's a good point. That being said, who's going to want to let any of this stuff go for 11 cents a piece? I mean, did the guy die? See, this is how the pawn shop works. They buy stuff in. It sits in the back of a factory with a number on it, or of a warehouse with a number on it for 8 days. And then it gets released. Gets put out on the floor for rock bottom prices because most pawn shops really don't care about video games because they paid nothing for them. So whoever sold these games got 11 cents a piece for them and then left them. What's next? What's next, you may ask? Oh, I don't know. How about a little something called Clock Tower? Clock Tower? Are you out of your mind? What? What is this doing in a box for 25 cents? Clock Tower? You play this chick who's been shuffled off to a mansion, and all of a sudden, this psychotic guy with a pair of gigantic scissors starts roaming the halls. You don't have a weapon. You gotta hide from him. This... They want you to play with the grip. How about that controller? We have that controller, by the way. The ultimate one-handed controller for strategy and RPG games. Wow. Just pristine. Pristine Clock Tower. Right, you guys know Clock Tower. Johnny says that's one of the most sought-after horror games ever. He's not screwing around, folks. He's not screwing around. Clock Tower's worth over 100 completes, says Aiden. Yikes. Do you guys understand where I had to stop everything and head right to the ship and go live? This was not my plan. You understand why I couldn't plan a voyage around this? This would have taken too long. We're not even halfway through the box. We got a soundtrack here. Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack. Okay. Says it comes with a t-shirt, but I think the t-shirt was separate. Okay, got the disc there. All your favorites like Treasure Trove Cove, Bubble Gloop Swamp, and of course, Click Clock Wood. Alright, put that in the CD area. Here's a nice one. We have this. This is one I've always wanted to play through. I haven't done that yet. Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, looking real nice. Nice complete copy here. So cool, you won't want to play it alone in the dark. Kind of like, this is like, did you ever really want to play like a really macabre Zelda that doesn't hold back? Like original Legend of Zelda? That's this. That's this. Always kind of intrigued me. And Midway's Arcade Greatest Hits. Pretty sure we have this. It's got Asteroids, Battlezone, Centipede, Breakout, Missile Command, and Tempest. This is a terrible disc. Half of these games you don't want to play with a D-pad. Centipede, Tempest. Ugh. But it's a nice, clean condition. Alright. Another handful here. Get a little drink. I'll double your money right now. Give it to you for $1. There we go. Now here's a guy who knows how to negotiate. $1 each. That'd be quadrupling my money, sir. Alright. Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain. I'm pretty sure. I know we have this for Dreamcast. I don't know if we have it for PlayStation. I'm going to say probably. Don't have this one. Don't have this one. I'm not sure where this clocks in price-wise, but I've never seen it. That's for sure. I didn't even know it existed. You ever hear of Pandemonium? Here's Pandemonium 2. In really, really nice shape. It's basically a 2D, 2.5D Uh, platformer. The first one was almost a launch game. It was a big deal. I remember Pandemonium was a big deal when it came out. I don't know how it's aged, and I don't know about this sequel here. So yeah, there you go. All right. Oh, Monopoly. Okay. Put that with Jeopardy over there. What's this? Nightmare Creatures. I know we had this for N64. Okay. Crash 2. Cortex Strikes Back. Obviously, we have all the crashes. But here's a nice clean copy. Even has the mail order kit in there. I feel like some of these have never even been opened. I feel like some of these have never even been opened. Wow. All right. Still going. What's this? You see this one in the pawn shop and the Goodwills all the time. You always think this is a good find, and it's really worth nothing. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. Oddworld 2. Pristine condition. Pristine condition. What was it about PlayStation? See, you get PlayStation 1 games from retro stores all the time, and you think they're complete because they got the manual and the disc, but it seems like a lot of these that we're looking at now have these like little add-ins. This is like a cheat sheet for Abe's controls. You seeing that? Alright, what's the back? 2-disc set. 2-disc set. Whew! Hot. Alright, another right here with Abe's Odyssey came out here was Parasite Eve. Here, this one's great. We have both of these. But this is a beautiful, beautiful copy. Beautiful copy. This guy liked QT platformers and horror games. Yeah, it was... I mean, I think everybody had platformers back then. Now, I'm looking here. There's a little thing here. It says includes the 1998 collector CD. The Square Enix... Square, well, maybe just Square. Squaresoft. 1998 demo disc. So it's got Xenogear, playable version of Xenogears on here, and then some video for Bushido Blade 2, Brave Fencer Musashi, and the upcoming Final Fantasy VIII. So that's on the back here. You got the second disc for Parasite Eve, and then here's the demo disc with playable Xenogears on there. Little Xenogear demo. All right. I'm loud enough, right? Tell me if I'm not loud enough. Okay. What's next? CNET there says Johnny says another $40 to $50 game, Parasite Eve. I believe that may be a little high, but I think you may be right. I'm loud enough. Okay, thank you, Adrian. CNET says I bought a PS1 for Parasite Eve. About the only game I ever owned on it. Played it last year. Those full motion videos have not aged well. Oh well. That's not a shock. Alright, thank you guys. I appreciate the feedback. Never heard of this one. Sentient by Psychosis? Sentient by Psychosis? You are sent to the Icarus space station to investigate the outbreak of radiation sickness. Upon arrival, it quickly becomes evident that the radiation sickness is the least of your worries. Okay, so I guess this is some sort of adventure game? Maybe survival horror? Never heard of this one. Oh, it's got a really cool disc, though. Look at disc. Sentient. Sentient by Psychosis. That's the beautiful thing about the PlayStation 1 library. There were so many attention-getting games out there that there were many really good games that were left out, being made that are under the radar. I mean, there are 2,000 games in the library. Stands to reason you're not going to know them all, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? I didn't even know this was... I guess... No, I mean, I would have... Yeah, I guess if I worked it out. Holy mackerel. Holy mackerel. For a quarter. Clock Tower 2! Clock Tower 2! Clock Tower 2! This isn't a game that you see in the stores, and it's so expensive you would never even think of buying it. This is a game you won't see in stores! Pristine condition. Did I buy the box sight unseen? Well, I saw a little bit of it. I glanced in there, but I didn't. We were there. It took her. It might have took her close to an hour to ring it all up. In pawn shops, it's a very arduous procedure to get all this stuff out the door. She literally had to print out a label for each thing, each game, and then scan each label into the system. So she had to do that for essentially 25 cents a piece. It's ridiculous, the inefficiency that comes with pawn shop procedures sometimes. Johnny says, now I'm just upset. Well, now I'm just upset. Hey, you know what? You're racking up on good seafood deals out there in Maine, my friend. Let's take a look at the disc. All right, now I'm just upset. Well, it's absolutely pristine. Absolutely pristine. The case doesn't even have any. Looks like it's got some sort of sticker here. Somebody bought it for $7. Marked down from 10. Wow. Clock Tower 2. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? All right, what do we got next? Oh, man. Here's one I looked for a long, long time. And it's on a show. I found it in a thrift store and was like elated. Because it was just one of those ones I've been looking for years and found it in a random lot. Kingsfield 2. Kingsfield 2 by From Software. You guys don't know what Kingsfield is? This is the predecessor to the Dark Souls series and the Demon Souls series. It's the Dark Souls of PlayStation 1 games. To run out a cliche. Kingsfield 2. Let's take a look. Let's open her up. She's looking hot. Disc is looking sweet. Disc is looking beautiful. God damn it, I hate you, Raz. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Somebody up there's looking out for me. Again with the additional add-in leaflet here. This is like a first-person dark action RPG. That's really the only real difference. Well, I'm sure there's many differences, but yeah, this was From Software. Made a few of them. I've played the PS2 one, which was City of Ancients. The Ancient City, great game. So this has some tips for you. on maybe some of the harder to find items. Maybe some of the, looks like there's a little bestiary here. It's got some information on some of the NPCs that the game itself probably doesn't tell you about. So this is a nice little add-on here. Johnny says these games are worth a lot, most of them, and you got a deal. That's fine. I'm just bummed these games are so out of my range. I'd like to play them. F collecting. Well, I want to play them too. Most definitely. Yeah, it just all comes down to region. I mean, it's when you think big cities, who thinks of Indianapolis? I think that's part of it. Also, Indianapolis, everyone hears about sports. You know, we got the Indianapolis 500, we got the Colts, you know, the Colts. This is a sports town, but at the same time, then you have this, the whole city is circular, so everything's very close to one another via an expressway, a circular expressway. So it's easy to get off and on and visit, you know, 10 places in a day. And the pawn shops are just, you know, crazy. Now, it used to be better because the retro stores hadn't caught up yet. Because the retro stores were mainly dealing in DVDs, and games were an afterthought. So, I mean, these were days when I was buying, like, Herzog's Bay complete for, like, $20. Fire Emblem for the GameCube, $20. Phantasy Star Online for the GameCube for like $4, just because they had not updated their computer systems at that time for games. Now, the retro stores have finally caught up. The pawn shops, though, they don't care. They don't care. The real head scratcher is, though, had this person brought this into any of the video game stores in the town, they would have gotten way more than 11 cents a game. But whatever reason, they brought it to the pawn shop. Maybe they're used to doing that. Okay. Was that it for that? No, we have a couple more here. What's this? The original Crash. Original Crash. Goes for more than you'd expect. The original Crash. A lot of demand for that. I want to go to Kevin Smith's comic shop at some point. That'd be pretty awesome. That'd be pretty Brody, is it called Brody's Secret Stash? It should be. And is this right? Did I screw up? I've got another Resident Parasite Eve here, but I think I may have just put it in the wrong place. See? No, alright, that's the only one. Alright, yeah. Where? Yeah, okay. Alright, here we go. Let's go back in. Still feeling a lot of games in here. This is ironic, because I just got this off eBay. This is why I always try and get things cheap on eBay. I managed to get this for about $2.50, so I'm not crying the blues. I'll give this. Hey, maybe I'll send this over to Johnny. He just got his own Dreamcast. He got the Dreamcast generator. Johnny, if you're just getting into Dreamcast, don't rule out the demo discs. They're very robust. They're not like the old PS1 demo discs. They're technically easy to use, and you usually got a really nice selection of games. Even every one of these games even usually has like a 4-player mode. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I think the one we bought, the lot we bought didn't have this sleeve. So I think we had this loose. So this is good. That's an upgrade for us. All right, so that's good. Put that in our little Dreamcast pile. Only found 3 Dreamcast games here so far, but I'm not complaining. Oddworld, brilliant condition. Oh, again with another little add-on. in addition to the instructions. It was almost like they put these add-ons in so that because they knew what a pain it was to get the instructions out of PS1 games. You're like an hour away from the comic shop. You got to get over there. Have you been there, Adrian? I'll go check that place out. Croc 2. We might have picked this one up for $1 at some point. I think we might have this. Croc 2. Who makes this? Argonaut. I don't know. Oh! Ooh, this is nice. We have a really beat up, working, but really ugly beat up copy of this. And now we have a beautiful, pristine copy of the lovable Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. And you'd be shocked what this one's going for. You'd be shocked. Who made this? Infogames. I mean, it's Bugs Bunny going through time. Look at what do we got on the back. We got Yosemite Sam dressed up as a pirate. We got Fudd dressed up as a caveman. And, you know, Marvin's dressed up as a spaceman, obviously. Never played this one all the way through, but I have had a session with it, and I really liked it. Oh, beautiful copy. Really happy about this one. This one you may be rolling your eyes on, but I'm really happy about this one. Croc was Yoshi in another universe. They can both go. I'm not a big Yoshi fan, so that's not doing much. You've been there a few times? That's cool. I love that show. Comic Book Men? That's a great show. Saw that on Netflix a couple times. Alright. Oh, I recognize this one. Working Designs. Alundra. I've had Alundra for quite a while, so this is a double. I'm going to set this down here. But my copy doesn't have, looks like a map here. Working Designs, you know what they do. They like to load you down with stuff. It's a very extremely thick manual. I don't know that mine had the manual. Maybe it didn't. I don't think it did, because this is impressive. Very, very thick paper. Thick game. Alundra's popping out there. I don't know if you can tell that it's kind of raised. The character there is raised. Nothing in the front. They devoted that whole front just to the instruction manual and a little thing there. Glad I stopped playing Spider-Man to watch this. Yeah. That's where everybody is. They're all playing Spider-Man. They're not playing Alundra. And then a breathtaking disc. That's Working Designs for you. Really shiny. Alundra is another kind of a Zelda clone. Got a shot of the map there. Haven't played it myself. It's gold in the back there. Got a lot of shots of the cutscenes all done. The cutscenes all done in anime. There you go. This was the PC game that I was like, oh man, this guy had taste. PC games usually don't turn my head. This is one of the few exceptions. We've got the double disc, double set of Planescape Torment and Soulbringer. Now, I don't know about Soulbringer, but I know that Planescape Torment is based off of the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons universe. And it's a heavy pedigree. It's got a real pedigree to it. So, how does this open up? Yeah, it opens up like that. And then, oh, weird. So it opens one way. It opens one way for Spellbringer. Closes, turns over. And opens up another way for Torment. Fascinating. Are we ever going to get to play this guy? I don't know. I'm not sure that this was RPG of the Year in 1999, according to Computer Gaming World and GameSpot. Really? GameSpot that was RPG of the Year, huh? So yeah, I was okay with grabbing that guy for $1 or a quarter. So yeah, there may be some PC games in here. I mean, what did we grab? We grabbed like a couple things right off the top that were like absolutely useless, but that was because we did go in blind on this box, or as blind as I possibly could. I didn't want to look. We're discovering this together. Okay? How I miss working designs. Yes. I mean that literally. I did miss working designs because I never had a Saturn. So. Or TurboGrafx. We have this, but it's impressive. We have this, but it's impressive. In 1913, the ship... That's not Orpheus. Can't be Orpheus, can it? Ophius. Ophius? In 1913, the ship Ophius mysteriously vanished. 45 souls were lost. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Age Tech's Echo Knight. How about that, huh? You guys hear of this one? You're literally walking through a ship underwater, and you're trying not to get scared. No combat. This is a very cerebral first-person adventure. 3 unique endings, it says in the back here. This is a haul any pirate should be proud of. I agree, CNET. I'm quite proud of this one. There you go. Just down the street from me. Alright, well, I'm seeing Konami on the back of this one. I don't know what game it is. We haven't encountered any Konami games out of this lot, surprisingly enough. It's a 1-discer. Let's see what it is. Konami. Oh, are you kidding me? You have any idea how long I've been looking for this one? Can you believe we don't have this one in the hold? It's not easy to find. I used to date a girl who had it. She took it back. Jerk. Oh, beautiful. Played a lot of this one. Never beat it, but I sure played it. Oh, look at this. Ah! That's creeping me out. This was a good one. This was a good one. Silent Hill. Nice copy. This is terrifying. They did it a second time. She's right in your face. She took it back so it was hers to begin with. Hey, I'm the gamer here. She should have left it with me, damn it. That's alright. She did leave me some choice stuff. It all evened out. I think she took my copy of Pokemon Gale of Darkness for the GameCube. To this day, I can't seem to find the disc. I have the case. However, she did leave behind Skies of Arcadia for the GameCube. So, that was a decent trade. That worked out just fine with me, because I'll play Skies of Arcadia before Pokemon Gale of Darkness all day. All day. Alright, what do we got next? Another Konami. Another Konami. And I've seen the back here. I also saw a picture right next to it. It's an iconic picture. I know what this is. Could it be? Ah! Black Label! Ah! Let's take a look at it, shall we? Let's take a look at it. It doesn't even want to open. It's so pristine, it doesn't even want to open. Oh. Oh, my baby. Silent Hill would make a cool voyage. You could take the ship to Centralia, the Pennsylvania town it's based off of. Ooh. That's pretty good. I like that. And then Blasto. I think we have like 3 copies of Blasto now. In nice shape. So. Blasto's here to save Uranus. That's what it says there. All right. All right. Hi, friend. Yeah, Blasto's got a cool art design. Voiced by Phil Hartman. Okay, here we go. Can you see why this couldn't be a voyage? We'll put her on YouTube. But there's no way I would have been able to fit this in an hour. And a show. Nor would I have been able to wait for showtime. There's no way. Alright, this is a double discer. Double discer, what could it be? Let's take a look. Can you survive the horror? Oh, okay, Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2. Win a part in the movie. Win a part in the movie? Was there a movie? Nice shape. Beautiful condition. It's like they put all these in a box, just brought them to the pawn shop, and didn't even look in the box. You know? We already did Parasite Eve, so there you go. That's Resident Evil 2. Ape Escape. Nice clean copy of Ape Escape. A game I've never really given a shot. Again with the mail-in thing. I mean, with all this mail-in stuff is in here, you would think this had to have been like a collector. I don't know, man. This is here. For anyone coming in new, we found this box just about an hour ago at a pawn shop. It was stuffed with around 80 games from the around the late 90s era. It's PlayStation 1, Dreamcast, and PC. Around 80 games here. We got the whole thing we got all the games for a quarter each. All right. I don't know what a lot of the stuff that's in here, so we're going through blind together. Okay, so there we go. I don't know what this is. Arcade Master, that looks like it's a PC game. Alright. Oh, here's another one. Sealed Impress 3500 presentation pictures. Alright, another PC crap. Okay. Now, I mean, I could have been cheap. I could have cherry-picked this box, gone through here, only picked the stuff that actually we would want, which is the console stuff, even if it was doubles. But that would have ruined it for us, because we're all discovering it together. And I think it's a little kind of a dick move. If they're going to bring out a whole box and sell it to you crazy cheap, you know, you can eat the, $3 that may be tacked onto the top of this, you know what I'm saying? For games that you don't want. I did get Planescape Torment. Yeah, Planescape Torment was really the only one to write home about, PC-wise, I would say. I can use them on the stream. High quality, 640 resolution. That's about as good as... That's probably better than what you usually see on this channel. Oh, Zadrian's giving the highlights here. What's this? Oh, Fade to Black. Okay. Fade to Black. By EA. I think this is a survival horror game. The sequel to Flashback. I didn't know that. Nice shape. Real nice shape. Real nice shape. I don't think this one's ever been opened. Can't blame him. I'm not too excited about it myself. But there you go. I think we have a loose, really beat up copy of Fade to Black, so this is a severe upgrade. It's in a this is a double discer. It's in a double disc case, but it's only one disc. Is this game really that special? Why'd they do that? Why'd you do that, EA? Okay. All right. What do we got next? Can you get a drink here? It's getting a little hot. A little hot in here. Getting a little hot in here, sitting here with all these hot titles. Sorry. All right. What do we got? What's this? Frogger. Great. Frogger, no manual. All right. Okay. Only the best games. Number 3. Well, I mean, we got some good games in here. You got XCOM, the original Warcraft, Heretic, Madden. So it looks like Dark Forces are on here. 101 of only the best games. Number 3. I mean, I guess if you've got an old machine running, you got a lot of good stuff here. Huh. Alright. There you go, another PC game for you. Haven't seen Shadow Tower. Haven't seen Shadow Tower. I like how you're like, Shadow Tower yet? When are we seeing Shadow Tower? I don't know that we will. Yeah, no, let's not take off our clothes. It's not that kind of a show. Our viewership's low enough on this channel. Croc. Original Croc. Is there only? It's only Croc 1 and 2, right? So we've got the set. Okay. Spider. A game that's always kind of intrigued me. You play a spider. Never played it though. I like that little sticker that's on there. It's like a... Alright. You know. It's got some cool cool spidery graphics here. On the inside. Shadow Tower yet. You got Shadow Tower, buddy? What's this? Motor City Online PC game. Spyro. Spyro Year of the Dragon. Spyro games still hold their value quite a bit. Probably like a $10, $15 game. You know. Okay. Don't fall asleep now. There's still more. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Motor City Online, is that an actual online game? Well, it's made by EA. I'm going to say yeah, probably. At least it used to be. Heart of Darkness. Heart of Darkness. We've got this one. I've never played it. Johnny, wake up. You're going to want to see the next one here. Oh, look at this. Wow. See, again, talking about the difference between picking up a pristine copy at a pawn shop or a pristine copy at a thrift store or retro store and the difference between how it was actually released. Look at this. Heart of Darkness. Let's open her up and see the manual. The manual comes with a 3D glasses. Is that to play the game with? Like internet playable? Yeah, I would say probably like internet playable. 2-disc set. Looks like the back half is falling off. But that's okay. We'll just sub it in with the one I have. What a neat disc. The color on that disc. All right. So where were we here with these song? So there's a manual in the back. Yeah, we got a manual with disc packed in with disc 2, and then back here with disc 1, we have official Heart of Darkness 3D glasses. What is this for? Is this for a certain part of the game? Is this for the manual? Weird. That is really weird. Let me see if there's anything in the manual that would use something like that. Not at a glance. That's super weird. What's that all about? Why did this game come with 3D glasses? To figure that out sometime. Okay. All right. Oh. I almost forgot what came out of there. You ready for this, Johnny? Johnny just bought a Dreamcast, everybody. I've been at this for a long time. I've never come across this all in one piece like this. Shout outs to Leonard Nimoy. Semen. Folks, this box is filled with semen. Are you out of your mind? Now let's see what's actually in the box. Why was this box so big, you may ask? Well, it came with a microphone that you can communicate with this little animal with. Well, unfortunately, we're missing the microphone. That's a shame. However, this copy of Seaman, it's sealed. It's a sealed copy of Seaman. We've got the microphone, so don't worry about that. Wow. What is a sealed copy of Seaman go for, I wonder? Sealed. Oh, Leonard Nimoy, he narrated this game. Has no one heard of this game? It's basically like a Tamagotchi. You plug the game in, and every day you got to come back to it. And it's just a shot of an aquarium. And inside the aquarium is this being that grows every day. You got to feed it. You got to check the temperature of the tank. You have to take care of it like a pet. And if you manage to, Seaman actually can communicate with you. He can talk to you. It's a very interesting game. Certainly one of the more unique games on the Dreamcast. And to find it with the box like this is quite impressive. It's a shame there's no microphone in there, but we have this already. We actually have it in this condition already. It's shocking to me that the game is sealed, though. The inside's sealed. I wonder what that does for its value. Complete is 40. We're talking sealed here, though. What is it for sealed? Price charting wouldn't cover that. You'd have to go to eBay and check how much sealed copies of it are. First-person shooter here, South Park. I think we may have this on PlayStation. I know we got it on N64. Complete, it's 150. That seems high to me. New is 138. That seems crazy to me. Swagman, really worth nothing, but a lot of people kind of like this one. Never played it. I think we have a loose copy of that too. Don't think we have this. This is like $1. This is like a $2 game. It's a racing game. I do like the art though. Starwinder, the ultimate space race. Is that guy named Spywinder? Starwinder? There's not much of a lag between vid and chat. You guys are with me. You're not that bad. North by Northwest. Now this was on the Super Nintendo too, wasn't it? This is the sequel to The Lost Vikings. I don't think we have this, so this is neat. I don't know what it goes for on PlayStation. I know it's kind of pricey on. I know it's kind of pricey on the Super Nintendo. I don't know what it goes for here. But if you haven't played the original Lost Vikings, good stuff. Made by Blizzard, at least the first one was. A little bit of a delay. It's not much. I'm here with you. Alright. Gex 3. Deep Cover Gecko. Includes a demo of Soul Reaver and Warzone 2100. Okay. Guess they thought the game couldn't stand on its own. Manual for Tomb Raider for the PC. We found that earlier. We'll pair that in there. Another PC game. Oh, it looks fun. Stone Keep. Anybody here Stone Keep? Yeah. By Interplay. No real story here or anything. Alright. Okay. Monkey Hero. Monkey Hero. I think I might have that loose. Never played it. Everything I Feared. Oh, this is... Well, I might have this for the Dreamcast. Resident Evil Code Veronica. I'd love to see some Dreamcast Resident Evil games in here because I don't have any of them. I don't know if I have this. I may have found it cheap enough that I actually bought it one day. Huh. It's a nice shape though. Well, it's not a nice shape. It's missing. It fell off. The top fell off here, but we can fix that. 2-disc set. Yeah, both discs are in here. So, okay. Oh, here's the original Pandemonium, which we have. We actually have the long box version of this, so maybe we'll sell this guy. It's a nice shape. Okay, this is Blockbuster Video here. All right. Games keep coming, guys. Games keeps coming. Here we go. There's a nice fat handful. What's this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you out of your mind? Hey, wake up, everybody. Everybody stop looking at the video games now. Stop playing Spider-Man because you're going to want to see this one. Make sure to add it to the highlight list, Adrian. I give you Namco's Klonoa. This is terrible that I don't know the name, and I'm the one who has it. Door to Phantomile. Klonoa, pristine copy. Pristine copy. Klonoa. Door to Phantomile. It's even got to look at it again with the little thing in here. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's completely mint. It's completely mint. Unbelievable. I mean, if you guys don't know what this is probably the most sought after platformer in the library. Hands down. Like no competition. It's a good game. It didn't sell that well at the time. And now it's like retro collector's cream all over it. Wow! What was this doing in here? You're right, Johnny. They likes platformers. Johnny's probably gone. I think Johnny hung himself. He couldn't take it anymore. He said, "Oh my god, now I'm just upset." All right, what else is over here? What's this? ODT? Escape or Die Trying, another Psychosis game. Looks like it maybe a third person kind of on the dark side. Yeah, I don't know that one. Klonoa. Yeah, I know how much Klonoa is looking for. Someone's asking $1,000 for a new copy of Klonoa. Yeah, that's a little high. But these other ones that CNET is saying here, 146, that sounds about right. People want it. It's crazy. What's this? Another Spyro game? Spyro Riptor's Rage. I believe that's the second one. It's got a nice glossy finish. Okay. What do we got here? The original Spyro. Again, these Spyro games all have held their value. They used to be sold for $20. They're still selling for around $20 years later. They used to sell them $20 on the shelf. Okay. South Park Rally. I hear this is really good. I think I have this for Dreamcast. I think that's for Dreamcast. Maybe PlayStation. I don't know. Ooh, what's this? Konami. A Konami game I don't recognize. Crypt Killer. Real arcade shooting action. Dude, this game looks badass. It's compatible with it's compatible with all PlayStation guns, so that's good. But look at the graphics back here. Look at that skeleton with the sword. It's that kind of like in-your-face, dirty Mode 7, the kind of stuff you'd see in like Altered Beast. This looks badass. I've never heard of this. Obviously it was in the arcade. Crypt Killer. Wow. Covered in blood. Wow. Pretty neat. Oh, here's one for you PC guys. Seventh Guest. It's got both discs. You guys remember Seventh Guest, right? It's one of the very first survival horror-esque kind of games. It's kind of Myst. It's like Myst, but a little creepier. Pouring out the rest of the beer here. At this rate, you're going to profit $1K, assuming they sell. I don't think that they'll sell them. I may sell one or two just to make back the money we spent, which was negligible. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how things go. All right. Here we go. House of the Dead 2 for the Dreamcast. I remember playing a lot of this when I got my Dreamcast. Oh, yeah. Good game. Nice shape. Okay. What's next? Gex, Enter the Gecko. Is this Gex 2? That might be Gex 2. I really like the original Gex. I've got the original Gex on Saturn. That game's got a lot of charm. Frogger 2, Swampy's Revenge. Just wouldn't be a PlayStation lot without Frogger 2, right? Oh, neat! Oh, neat. A Dreamcast game we don't have. Zombie Revenge. I just don't have this one. It's just it's a brawler. You're fighting zombies. You can pick up weapons. It's 2-player. It's nothing really to write home about, but it's not one I ever wanted to spend any money on. Look at that. We finally found it. Awesome. Very happy about that. And oh, this is pretty hard to find. Well, it's not hard to find, but it's wanted. That's for sure. This is just in time for Halloween. I've played quite a bit of this one. I never beat it. Medieval. We've got this one in the sequel, but it's always nice to see this guy. Dr. Sir Daniel Fortescue. Yeah. All right. Like, I get really excited about finding Nintendo games. I really get excited about finding GameCube games, but there's something about the PlayStation 1 and Dreamcast, those CD-based games, are so exciting to me. So exciting. That's why I think this is the best lot we found this year. Easily. Oh, God. There's more. There's more. Whew. Okay, here we go. Crash Warped. Crash 3 Warped. This is a good one. I played all the way through this one. Lot of gameplay variety there. Okay. Looks like it's... Well, this is funny. It doesn't have the manual. It's got that holographic thing, but that's not the manual. That's just the hologram. Another manual. All right. Okay, what's this? Oh, another one of these domestic car truck things. Mitchell on Demand. That was the first one we found. All right. Another PC game, Spellforce. Order of the Dawn. 2 discs. Maybe a top-down combat kind of thing. All right. There are still more. Tell me if any of these PC games are interesting. Worth our while here. Here's another PC game. AHX-1. Looks like it's a helicopter. Probably like a first person. It doesn't even look like... This looks like it was burned. Yeah, this is a burned copy. Someone went through all that trouble to make the box art, put a case on it, and then they sold it for 11 cents. Oh! Really? Oh. Awesome. Nights into Dreams for the Sega Saturn. The not for resale version. This is one I assume was packed in with the Saturn down the line. I have a copy of Nights, but it's loose. Now I've actually got one in a nice little case here. The not for resale version. So I may sell my copy. Well, it's been played, but I'm sure it's fine. Looks like it's in good shape. Little Saturn. Little Saturn. Little taste of Saturn for you. What's this? Oh, The Lake House. It's an the original movie. You remember this one, guys? Remember The Lake House? Is that Sandra Bullock? Original movie soundtrack? It's missing. Okay. That's what happens when you go in blind, folks. Stuff like that happens. Tell us the total price after you've shown them all, please. Well, do you want to know the price now? I'll give you the... I mean, we've got the receipt. The receipt's here. I said it at the beginning. I'm not really... I think... I'm not trying to build it up. I think the games speak for themselves. The price speaks for itself. So, you know... It's about 80 games. We got it for a quarter each. You do the math. But if you don't want to do the math, we'll break out the receipt. We're almost at the end, I think. Yeah, this is it. Last handful. Wheel of Fortune. It does have a lovely picture of Sandra. Was that Keanu? Oh God, you're right. It is Keanu. Another PC game here. Oh, no, this is a. This is I believe a CD. Music CD Jay-Z. It's Jay-Z The Blueprint 2, The Gift and the Curse. Okay. Here we go, PlayStation game. What do we got? What do we got? Hexen? Cool. We don't have this. We don't have this on any system. I hear this is like a... It's made by id. It's made by the guys who made Doom, but it's kind of like a... Well, John Carmack made it. I think the other John was gone by then. But Romero. I think John Romero was out by this time. But I believe it's like kind of a medieval fantasy FPS. Sounds pretty cool to me. I know most of you guys out there probably know it. It was really big on PC. Rat Attack for the PlayStation. Never heard of this one. Made by Mindscape. Okay. Torrens Passage by Sierra. Another PC game. And finally, NOS. Way to leave it, huh? Way to leave it. All right, well, let's take a look at the receipt. In addition, I picked up a Blu-ray that only I would care about. Blu-rays are $3, so we subtract $3 from our total. You can see each and every one of these, they were asking, that's 25 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents, down the line. If you subtract the $3 for the DVD and add tax, we got the whole kit caboodle for $22.94. So 23 bucks for... Here's all the PC games. PC crap, whatever this was. Okay. We got the Dreamcast games here. Nice little stack of Dreamcast games. And Nights into Dreams. Okay. Thank you for the tip, sir. Huzzah, Christopher! So, Adrian, you just dropped it down to $22. Oh, Oh, that hurt my ear. And the rest is just like, I can't even pick him up. I can't even pick him up. I mean, it's got to be like somewhere around 50 PlayStation 1 games. Some real heavy hitters in there. Klonoa, Kingsfield 2, Clock Tower 1 and 2, I think are the biggest ones in my opinion. Klonoa is huge. Oh, thank you, CNET. Another tip for CNET in honor of the games. I know, $23. Huzzah, tipper! Gonna ruin my ears doing that. All right, that's it. That's the haul. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna sing this one out. I think it's that special of a haul. And then we're going to say goodbye. All right? So I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I want to thank the fates that watch over this fair ship. Luck be a lady here in the galleon. So we'll see you next time. Not sure where, not sure when, but I know one thing. We'll be there together. So until then, farewell and adieu to ye fair Spanish maidens. Farewell and adieu, ye ladies of Spain. For we received orders for to get a lot of booty, and we may never see ye fair ladies all gone. Keep your powder dry, folks. On to the clock tower.